Hello everyone, my name is Joshua Boykin and I am legally blind. See, I've made the decision to start making videos documenting my thoughts and how I go through life living with a visual impairment and being legally blind. I was born 3 months premature, and because of that, I have what's known as retinopathy of prematurity. And what that is when you're born premature, your retina doesn't really have a chance to develop completely, and that leads to abnormal blood vessel growth in the eyes that can lead to visual problems and even detaching the retina completely. Luckily for me, even though I've had the more severe stages of it, the surgeries I went through as a babe, as a baby, managed to at least stop it from progressing, and it left me with the sight that I have now. But even still, I am considered legally blind. In my right eye, which is my better eye, I have 2200 visual acuity. And what that basically is it's a ratio saying whatever an average person can see at 200 feet, I have to be at least 20 feet away from that same object to see it with the same depth and clarity. That's usually determined by how far you can see on the eye chart they have you look at the ophthalmologist. And on a good day, I can probably see the big E. It changes from day to day, things like that. And in my left eye, which is my worst eye, I have what they call finger vision. So I can count fingers at about, I think, 10 or so inches. I'm not entirely sure. I've forgotten, but it's pretty bad. And really, when it comes to my vision, the farther something is away from me, the harder it is to see it with clarity. I mean, I'm looking at my phone right now, and all I can pretty much see is my red shirt, the light coming in from the window, and like my head. I can't see details on my face, or I can barely make out the pause button on my camera app. So that's that. Um, and because my vision is different and both of my eyes, I have my left eye is a bit have a bit of strabismus or across the eye, however you'd like to say it. I don't really use my left eye to see things. It's kind of like sort of an extra peripheral to me, because since I look at everything out of my right eye, my brain kind of just shuts off what my left eye sees, because if it focused on it, I have like some bad double vision or whatever have you. And the brain does that. It accommodates and it restructures in that way, so that's pretty cool. But even still, oftentimes my left eye will go and do its own thing. Like even right now, I bet it usually kind of lists to the right side because it's just not in use, and it just goes off and does its own thing pretty much. And with my ROP came an eye condition called nystagmus, which is involuntary movement of the eyes. So my eyes dance around, and that makes my vision worse because things become blurry and all that jazz. And it's a fun time. It's a fun time. But anyway, that's all I pretty much had for today. I'll be back with more videos, and we'll go on this journey together. See ya.